I was deleting pictures from my camera roll the other day and I came across this makeup. I don't know if you can hear that, but Garfield is still asleep and he's having dreams and he's making noise and it's very cute. Anyway, I came across this very 2016 makeup look. This was the peak of 2016 Instagram makeup. Full coverage, everything. Full brows, Facetune everywhere. But anyway, I really like this makeup. I wouldn't wear it exactly how it is right now. So I thought I would redo this makeup to how I would wear it today. So let's do that. I am going to try the new foundation from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I don't know what colour I am. Maybe 1.5 N. I'm a bit pale right now. That could be okay. I actually want to do my base first. I forgot. I'm going to use the Poco Beauty Universal Glow. As that foundation is a blurring matte foundation. So I'm going to go a little bit extra with the glow. Oh, I love that glow. So this is the shade 1.5 N. Let's see how it looks. This should be okay. I actually don't know anything about this foundation except that it's new. So far, that looks quite nice, right? Honestly, I don't know how to put these clips in half the time. I like that foundation. It's a little heavier than what I usually use, as in more coverage, but I think that sits and looks really nice on the skin. Very quick first initial reaction is a good one. I don't know why something is just speaking to me in this foundation, but I feel like it's gonna have a very good wear time. You already know the next step. It's gonna be contour. I'm using the Poco Beauty. Actually, let's see what it's like if I draw it on. I don't usually do this. I like to, yeah, see, it takes more effort to blend it when you do it that way. Not that much effort, but, you know, I prefer to put it on the brush and then onto my skin. Not actually blend it, okay. So I usually just load it up on the brush and then go in. I like to just go down the sides of my nose as well with the contour. And then go with my concealer. This is the Dior Forever concealer. And then I like to kind of carve out the contour then on my nose. See, just down the sides. This is how I contour my nose. I don't really contour it, but that's kind of just what I do. And then just conceal. I really like this foundation. The more I'm looking at my skin, the more I very much like how it looks. This is the Fenty highlight brush, which I've said before and I will say it again. So good for concealer. I can't stop looking at my skin. And I think it's the glow that I put underneath as well with it. They just seem to work very well together. I'm gonna go with a little bit of powder, and guess what? We have a full one. This is shade Pound Cake. I usually use Cupcake. I kind of go between Pound Cake and Cupcake depending on whichever one I pick up. It's Pound Cake today because my Cupcake ran out. Okay, brows will be very different than the 2016 brow. And by the way, if you still rock a 2016 brow, there's nothing wrong with that. Trends come and go, different makeup styles come and go, and you rock whatever you want to rock and wear your makeup however you want to wear it. I mean, 2016 really was like the brow era, right? With the Anastasia brow pomade. A little bit of brow gel on top. That coppery shade that I used on my eyes is by MAC, which is a shade called Copper Sparkle. I used to be obsessed with this shade. It is really nice. Initially when I looked at the picture, I thought I had this on the lid as well as underneath the eye, but when I zoomed in, you can just see that like little bit of lid space doesn't have it on it. I have no idea what eyeshadow I used. I didn't scroll back enough to get the full product list. But it has these nice warm shades, so I'm going to use Precious Metals palette by Colourpop. I would usually put some concealer on my eyes and then set that with some powder, but I'm just going in with some powder. I'm just not doing concealer because I don't need it to last. And that is just to matte down any oils on my eyelids. I'm going to start with a little bit of this shade Too Much. It's a little bit of a cooler, lighter brown, but I'm going to warm it up then with this one afterwards. But this one first. Mainly focusing that on the outer, just the outer part of the crease. And then I'm going to take the warmer shade. It's called Invest in Me. Just warm up the crease. I'm not going to use a black liner, I'm going to use a brown liner. I'm just going to get some on the brush. And I'm just going to darken the outer lash line. I don't really ever wear black liner anymore. I just think brown is softer, but you can still make it intense. So do the same here, so just along the top outer lash line. And we're gonna go smokier on the bottom. I'm gonna go along the waterline as well. I'm gonna slightly drag this out. I'm going to use this matte highlight. This is called Blank Type. It's by MAC. It's an eyeshadow, not a highlight, but I'm going to use it to highlight. I'm going to highlight the inner corners. But let's go in with the Copper Sparkle. I'm just lightly dampening the brush with some setting spray and then going in to get the product. I skipped a step by mistake. I'm going back in with the 2 crease shades. I was meant to do this just to smoke that out. Okay, I'm just gonna have to go over this. Just gonna get it on. I used to always go for like a very heavy smoky under eye, but honestly I don't know if that works for me anymore. Okay, I'm going to go in with my mascara on my lashes, and then I'm going to come back and just kind of fix up where I need to fix up, because it's looking a bit off right now, but I feel like with the mascara and lashes it will just pull it all together. I'm going to use the good old trusty corner lashes. These are the House of Lashes Per Lash that I cut in half. And it bronze up my skin just a little more. And I know for a fact that I did not have any blush on in the other one, because I did not wear blush ever then. It was bronzer, highlight, contour, that was it. So I'm going to use some of the Freckle blush by Rhode. It's so funny, I could never not wear blush now, whereas back then, like, you would never have caught me wearing blush. I hate blush. I don't know why. Blush wasn't as popular then the way it is popular now. So probably that as well. One thing that hasn't changed is a nude lip. Still love a nude lip. That lip was extremely nude. This one, we're all about the definition. I'm gonna use Cool Spice by MAC. I'm just gonna powder a little bit. I feel a bit oily now that I have settled. Take some Flesh Pot, and I'm also going to take a little bit of Endless Cacao by Makeup Forever. Just very gently go along the lip line. I also got the new setting spray. It's the Impeccable Setting Spray by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So let's try that too. Oh, I got loads of blobs. I hate that. I don't like that. And that's it. What do we think? 2016 or 2025? I actually really do love the 2016 makeup. It's just not what I would wear now, but I love it for what it is. But this is definitely more me. So that is it. I hope you liked this video. If you want to see more, let me know, because I have a lot. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you are team 2016 or 2025 in the comments, and I'll see you very, very soon.